Yo, what's going down, Commanders? I come with you with some shitty news this morning. Most of you have probably seen this already, but I've got some serious questions that need answering and I don't know where to go. I'm going to read out what it says. So it says, hello everyone. A lot of people have reported what seems to be a bug where relocation was disabled even though skirmish was concluded. We apologise for the confusion, but skirmish fully concludes once use it or lose it. Once the use it or lose it period has expired. Which means jumps will not open up until tomorrow. The same case applies to previous mentioned events in the release notes. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Is this the dumbest shit we've ever read or heard? This is a Kixeye blower, by the way. This isn't the Kixeye employee. This is someone that sucks their dick for a few bucks. We play a main event every month. Every month we play a main event where they shut the sectors, and every month that once the event concludes, give it what I think it's about an hour 45 minutes. Literally, the jumps are opened. So are we dumb? Are we stupid? Or is this guy just talking shit, trying to cover up Kixeye's fucking issue that they've completely fucked up somewhere along the line? 100%. It makes no sense. This game is getting dumber by the fucking minute. And what it feels like to me is they're segregating the players, keeping them in little encampments, making sure no one's doing anything that they don't want them to do. Well, I remember there was a war not too long ago where there was one side that liked to segregate certain people. And that little fat German guy, if you know what I mean, fuck's sake. And that's what it feels like to me. I'm sorry to bring that up, guys. I know that's a hot subject. But this is what Kixeye are doing to us right now. They're making sure we're stuck with our little clique, and no one really wants to jump, because if you do jump you might get stuck in an enemy sector, because anything could go wrong at this point, because obviously they haven't got control over this jump, whether it's open or closed, because we know how the jumps work. Once the event finished, we know how long we've got to wait till the jumps are opened, and it isn't after the 24 hours lose it or use it. Another question I'd love to ask you guys, can you leave a comment in the comment section below? Is the sector breach, is that even worth doing anymore for a PvP unit? If we're not being allowed to play PvP for any extended period, what would be the point of getting a PvP unit? So that event might as well be wiped off the table, in my eyes. In fact, if the players that do coin the unit, will they continue coining that unit if you've only got a couple of days a month to do PvPing? Is there any need to coin that unit, to spend that big, and it is big money they're asking for that unit, and you buy the units or the parts, then you buy the upgrade tokens, and then I think they even try to sell you the tech eventually. Why would you coin that if you're not able to jump during sector breach? I've done the math, and this month, if Warpath, what they've said about Warpath is it's 50-50 whether it's open or closed. I'm hoping they're pulling our legs with that and get it open, but I'm going to take it as they're going to keep it closed because it is an event. This month we've got 10 days, 12 hours. I'm going to read through it. I'm going to show you exactly how many days we can jump. My argument is there, just say Warpath is open just for now. Next month there probably won't be a Warpath. We'll probably be back to main event, holdout, invasion, whatever else they want to throw at us. Sector breach, skirmish. So that's 4 events where you've got the 24-hour lose it or use it as well. So we're going to have even less time. You're looking at probably closer to 8 days, maybe even 7 days where we can actually pull out and do PvP. Next month is going to be the worst month. I can't see a reason why Kixeye are doing this to the players. I do want to bring up something else. This is the Kixeye blower that made that main post. War isn't strictly PvP exclusive. You are battling rogue factions too. That is simple too. How does that make any fucking sense? Tell me the last time we got something on the world map, or anything today, why we can't jump on the world map that needs to be done. Most of us have probably done the shadow ops. We don't need to do that anymore. We've got all the tech we need. Thorium. How many bases can we hit before we're full on thorium? A couple. Rezo, they're non-existent anymore, but we can collect the Rezo in our base. We don't need to do them anymore. There's no advanced materials on the map. There's no new bases on the map, so it's only dated bases that no one really needs or is got a care in the world of. They're just going to start losing more and more players, and I'm seeing it on my well, not on just my page. I follow a lot of pages on War Commander, and there's a lot of people kicking the game in, saying I've had enough. And taking away PvP from the players is only going to make that even worse. Anyway, I'm going to go through the calendar quick, guys, because I'm going to show you exactly how many days we've got to do PvP, and I'm going to count holdout as non-jumpable because they haven't given an answer either way, so we're going to go with the negative. So first of this month we can jump at 6 o'clock tonight, apparently, unless Kixeye fuck up and the jumps are completely closed and they've got no way to fix it. So 6 o'clock tonight, that gives us 12 hours. This one gives us 24, so that's 36, and we get another 12 hours, so that's 48 hours so far we can jump. That's 2 days. And then Operation Goro's Betrayal begins. That runs through to the 9th. We've got Lose It or Use It, so that runs till the 10th at 6 PM. That gives us 12 hours. And then Holdout begins. So that gives us 24 hours. That's 3 days there. We can jump so far up to the 11th. Holdout runs for 4 days. So Holdout runs till from the 11th to the 15th, I believe. So we scroll down to the 15th. And then we've got a 24-hour Lose It or Use It. So that runs through to the 16th. That gives us 12 hours there to jump. That gives us 24. That gives us 12 hours. That gives us 48 hours. So that's 5 hours up to the 18th. 5 days, sorry, up to the 18th where Warpath begins. I'm going to count Warpath as an event because they've not said anything otherwise. So we've got 5 days so far. Warpath again runs for 5 days or for 4 days. I think it runs through from the 18th to the Tuesday, I believe. I think it might even be Wednesday, but I'm going to go Tuesday. So that's up to the 22nd. To the 22nd. There's no Lose It or Use It, so we should be able to jump straight after Warpath, which is 6 o'clock. That gives us 12 hours there. That gives us 36. That gives us 60. And then Sector Breach, that gives us 72 hours up to Sector Breach. So that's another 3 days. That's eight days so far this month. Up to the 25th, we can do PvP. And then Sector Breach runs for 3 days, I believe. So Sector Breach starts 25th and it runs through till the Monday. Then we've got Lose It or Use It. So that's the 29th. We've got 12 hours there. We've got a day there. And we've got a day there. That gives us 10 days, 12 hours exactly. We can do PvP in a 31-day month. And that's only if Warpath isn't jumpable. But what you got to remember, I'm including Warpath as not jumpable because next month there probably won't be a Warpath. So even if Warpath is jumpable, next month the actual time we can jump at is going to be even less. You're looking at closer to 8, 6, maybe 7, 8 days total we can actually jump. We're at the point of this game where is it worth continuing? If you know, Sector Breaches are no, you just don't need to do no more because the actual scope of where we can jump and where we're locked into a sector is gone. At this point, they might as well bring back, as I said, the 7-day 100 coin jumps. It brings revenue into the company, and if people don't want to coin it, they've got to prepare to jump for 7 days rather than close down the game completely. You're basically closing down PvP completely when you add something in place that would earn some revenue if people did want to jump in, jump out. It cost them. You could even reduce it if you wanted to a little bit. But it would cost them X amount of coin if they wanted to jump, port in, hit one player and jump out. They would have to pay for it. Or you'd have to prepare yourself, prepare all your friends, everyone else, and prepare to jump for 7 days. It's a non-brainer. They've gone with a way that's actually going to fucking tear the community apart. Well, not tear the community apart. It's going to galvanise the community against Kixeye. literally going to galvanise the community against Kixeye, and that seems to be the way they want. You know, since that young Russell and his best pal, I forget his fucking name, Midget Spinner, since they made their big announcements, their big posts, and they burst onto the scene, the War Commander team haven't had a W in fucking months. I'm talking before Christmas was the last time they had a good fucking someone had something nice to say about the game, and it's probably been longer than that. It's probably been since Stillfront took over, to be fair. And I can't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get why they would want to go against the players. Why would they put up all these surveys, all these polls, or not polls? They never do a poll, but the surveys. And they've done a survey about which event do you least like, and they asked us a load of questions about things. Do you care about PvP? Does it matter to you? Blah, 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 blah. And they've just ignored it. They've completely ignored the surveys. I'd rather them do a poll so the players could see the outcome of the poll. That's the God's honest truth. If they'd done a poll and we could see the outcome of the poll and we could go to Kixeye, I told you fucking so. But the way they're doing it is that they can keep the information secret. Because they're a coward company. That's the God's honest truth. It's just that I feel sorry for the guys that have spent a lot of money on coining these legendary units that have come out in Sector Breach, and they're not going to be able to use them. Well, they are, but very selectively. Only when the Lord, the Master, Hitler, tells you when you can use it. Bring back the 7-day jump and fucking be done with it. There's just no need for the way they've gone. None whatsoever. It's detrimental towards the game. It's detrimental towards the people, the players. Detrimental to the people that have put so much time into this game that they've made sure they've got all the legends, all the PvP stuff up to a certain standard. I don't know what to do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there because it's sad at this point. It's fucking sad, and it's L after L after L Kixeye keep producing in their infinite fucking wisdom. Yeah, I'd love to know if there was a reason for this. I really would. If there was a reason for them to say, right, we've got to need to close it down. We're trying to get things straight so PvP is back with a vengeance. I go, yes. We can hold off with PvP for a while. You can fucking close us down for a while. But there's no reason for it. They're not even giving us a real reason. So the events work smoothly. Well, if your coding team was any fucking crop and you had a decent server, you wouldn't have issues with the fucking jumps being open during an event. In fact, you wouldn't have an issue with jumps being open during events if you didn't have fucking 4 events every fucking month. 5 in some cases. Do you know what I mean? What a dumb bunch of fucking idiots. Anyway, I'm out. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.